Good afternoon, my people. What is going on, Wealth Our Way Nation? It is your main man, Charles Tank Harris, the founder and chief visionary officer of the financial literacy platform Wealth Our Way, where our motto is, wealth is not only for the wealthy. I welcome you to episode 121. It is the wrap-up show for Cryptocurrency Week, how to build your ideal portfolio. I want to get into everything that we talked about last night and also lay out the top 3 points of what you do need to do to build your ideal portfolio. But before we do, I have to practice the attitude of gratitude and say thank you to each and every one of you who are here with me live as I stream across the Facebook and YouTube Wealth Our Way platforms. Give that Wealth Our Way Nation salute to all the members of Wild Nation who watch this program pre-recorded overnight, over the weekend, on their lunch break, wherever they can squeeze 15 minutes of financial literacy in. And then a heartfelt how are you to the good folks on the Life 101 platform who listen to the audio recording of this very here program. Woo! What can I say about last night's program? I mean, we just had such brilliance on the set. I just sat back in awe of everything. And I just want to give a special thank you and shout out to Chad Copeland, Jimmy Williams of By the Hood, and my main man, Devlin McConaughey. I also forgot last night to give a shout out to one of my main mentors, a person who has guided me off the mean streets of Philly, successfully through bodyguarding in the entertainment industry and helped encourage me to become the businessman that I am today. A heartfelt how are you and much love to my guy, Charlie Mack, first out the limo. So with that being said, let's get into wrapping up Cryptocurrency Week, because I did get some inboxes of, that was a lot of information and it was great, but I don't really feel like I know how to go build my ideal portfolio after all of that information. So I do want to touch on 3 key things that you have to focus on when building your ideal portfolio. Thing 1 would be to select the exchange on which you wish to buy and trade cryptocurrency. I'm very careful when I say trade, because as an investor by nature, I don't believe that we should be trading when we're doing investments. Well, investments are investments, trades are trades. So trading has to be done to purchase, so to speak. The actual action of buying a security or a cryptocurrency is considered a trade when you execute it. But I don't talk about trading like most people with the Forex platforms and these other things, trading back and forth. I'm an investor. I believe you buy, you hold. It's long term. So you want to find an exchange. Coinbase Pro is the exchange that I use. I use Coinbase Pro as opposed to Coinbase mainly because the commissions are significantly lower on Coinbase Pro. But what I found is of late, Coinbase has come under some scrutiny for some nefarious actions they are being accused of. I don't know if it goes over to the Coinbase Pro platform, but I am currently having people who are brighter than me, i.e. the cats that were on here last night, see if that's a platform I should stick with. Me being an old school fool, I like things like I told you guys before. I like things that, let's just get to the bottom of it. I want to know who I can sue when things go wrong, or who I can go to arbitration with, and who has more to lose when things go wrong. Because Coinbase is a publicly traded company that hosts its platforms, and they have the most volume of all of the different platforms, that's what I use. But after, I'm always learning myself. And after listening to Jimmy last night and the other brothers, the reality is that one of the major advantages and incentives to dealing in cryptocurrency is its decentralized nature and the fact that you can get away from the old way of doing things. So maybe there's some change that needs to go into my mentality of getting away from selecting the exchange that has the highest, I use the word reputation, but just the highest profile and the biggest volume, and what makes it seem more reputable to me. A couple of other cryptocurrency exchanges that I have heard from friends and colleagues and associates that are good are crypto.com and Binance.us, I believe is the website for the Binance exchange. So I never use. So with that being said, those are the exchanges. Now let's talk briefly about a wallet, a crypto wallet. And I really wanted to get into this last night, but the conversation just went in so many different directions, and we had so many things to cover that we didn't spend any time talking about cryptocurrency wallets, except for when Jimmy held up his node. The wallet concept is, once again, I compare it to investing in stocks and bonds. It's where your asset is custodied at. Because cryptocurrency is a digital asset, a digital currency, it's technically physically nowhere, but it is stored on someone's data set. It's stored on someone's server, someone's exchange. And you have the freedom and the anonymity to use a wallet to save your data. Now, there's a lot of risk and reward in that. The reward is that freedom, that anonymity. The risk is if you lose access to your server, to your wallet, no one else can help you get your money back. No one can help you get your cryptocurrency back. There have been wild rumors of people who have tens of thousands of Bitcoin, which we now know would be worth, $400 million. And they've lost their wallet, lost access to their wallet, and there's no way to get it back. The exchange that I was talking about that I use, Coinbase Pro, they keep my cryptocurrency on their exchange. Once again, as I learn more, I tell you, everybody, I'm a novice in this space. As I learn more, I may make the decision to take my cryptocurrency off of their platform and keep it in my own wallet. I just have so much going on as an entrepreneur, as an educator online, as an investor in many businesses and things of that nature, where trying to maintain a cryptocurrency wallet seems like a lot for me right now. And I don't have the hugest portfolio. My cryptocurrency portfolio is under $100,000 US. So it doesn't, once I start to become a big baller in the cryptocurrency space, I will look into maybe exchanging, going off the exchange and into the wallets. So those two factors are things we need to really look at. What the cryptocurrency exchange is that we choose, what cryptocurrency wallet we choose if we choose to use an individual wallet as opposed to leaving the currency on the exchange. Now, with that being said, let's get into what everybody always wants to ask. They do it when I'm talking stocks and bonds. Of course, we're going to do it when we're talking cryptocurrency. What coins are for me? I think the guys did a great job last night saying that there's Bitcoin and then there's everything else in the cryptocurrency space. Bitcoin not only has the highest profile, the highest market value, so to speak, and the biggest and best reputation. Bitcoin also has that notoriety as being the technology that sets the stage for blockchain technology. And the person who gets into cryptocurrency with not a lot of experience would be better served going where most of the boats are, so to speak. Jimmy showed us like 17 books on Bitcoin and cryptocurrency last night. All of them started and ended with a foray into Bitcoin. So I would tell people that is the coin to start with. It is the base of any cryptocurrency platform. For me, my allocation is 40% of my cryptocurrency goes to Bitcoin. And then I have 60% spread amongst 4 other coins. So if you just did it evenly, 4 into 60 means the other coins get on average 15%, but Bitcoin gets 40% of my dollar. So I'm a firm believer that that's the standard in which we set. We start with Bitcoin. Everything else works off of there. I do not give investment advice on this program. I always shoot that disclaimer out to you guys. This is for informational, educational, and when I'm being funny, entertainment purposes. This is not for you to run out and do, go buy $100 worth of Bitcoin or any other coin. But I will list the coins that I most believe in, and there's 5 of them right now. And then there's 3 other coins that I call my lottery ticket coins, just coins that I've bought that. So let me give you some background. Chad said last night that he used to be a professional blackjack player. And I think you guys also know that I used to be a professional blackjack player. I would go to the casino with people all the time and they say, let's go gamble. And I, not to be that person who corrects people's English all the time. Sometimes I would correct them and tell them I'm not gambling. I'm going to play cards. But most of the time I just agreed with them and we'd go to the casino. I was going to play cards, not to gamble. Gambling is basically not knowing what's going to happen. I knew that over time, my way of playing cards would yield me a profit. The same way the casino knows that over time, their games yield them a profit. They have an inherent advantage built into them. A lot of my friends, for whatever reason, I know it's exciting, but a lot of my friends like to play roulette. Roulette is one of the games with the biggest house advantage. If you play roulette long enough, you're going to lose all your money. And one of my sayings I used to tell people was, you'd be better off balling up your money and rolling it into a fireplace than going to play roulette. But there's nothing more exciting to a person than when they put all their money on 17 red and it comes up 17 red and pays 36-1. You forget all the times you've lost and you're just happy in that moment. That's that lottery feeling that I can turn $100 into $3,600 just like that. When I'm driving up and down the interstates and turnpikes and I see the Powerball, 600 million, 400 million, I know that the odds of winning the lottery are less likely than me being mauled by a polar bear and a grizzly bear in the same day. But you might want to spend $20 to see if you can win 400 million, even though the chances are infinitesimally small. I'm giving you these examples because this is what you should think of when you buy these meme coins like Shibu and Flocky and Dogecoin and all of them. I know people who have put $500 in Dogecoin and turned it into 40 some $1,000. Just luck. They held on too long, gave back the money. You know, there's always a story about a gambler giving back his winnings or her winnings. So I will tell you, the lottery ticket meme coins, I'm not going to discuss them. You can go look up these coins on your own and determine why you think the crowd's going to get behind this one and it may go up in value. There's something really exhilarating about buying a coin that's worth 1/1000th of a penny, 1/1000th of a dollar, and watching it go up to be worth, 10 cents, 20 cents, and you've made a bunch of money. But the coins that I believe most in outside of Bitcoin are Ethereum. Ethereum has technology that will basically, there's these things called smart contracts. And I tried to keep away, and the guys did a great job on talking too technical to you guys last night. But Ethereum facilitates a lot of the activity that's going to go on in not just the cryptocurrency space, but other technologies where people have to exchange assets and liquidity to one another. So Ethereum is a coin that I rock with. Another one is Chainlink. And then the other two coins that bring up the rear of my believable coins are Cardano and Solana. And truthfully, the first time I decided to buy Solana is because one of my very good friends' wives' name is Solana. It's like when people go do fantasy football, they pick a team or pick a football league and they pick a team based on the color of a uniform. It sounded like something cool to be able to tell him, hey, I bought the cryptocurrency. That's your wife's name. And I put very little money into it. And then I learned and learned and learned more. And now it does make my middle tier of coins. That is my opinion on what coins work for me. The biggest thing that I do that makes me comfortable with investing in the cryptocurrency space or any other space is the way I choose to invest. I don't invest more money than I can afford. So I have a budget, and that budget tells me how much money I can invest, because investing means I'm not going to see it again for 3 to 5 years minimum. So that's very important to know. You start there. Don't put any money into any investment that you expect to get back before 3 to 5 years. The second thing I do is I make sure my assets are allocated properly. So cryptocurrency makes up a portion of my entire portfolio. And as I said last night, I don't allow it currently to be more than 15% of my overall investment portfolio. And then lastly, I dollar cost average into my holdings every Wednesday. And I missed yesterday because I was preparing for the show. So before I got on here today, I went on Coinbase Pro and I moved my cash into my holdings. I dollar cost average every Wednesday a certain amount of money into my cryptocurrency portfolio, which makes me happy when it goes down, the same way I'm happy when it goes up. Because when it goes up, what I already own is making money. When it goes down, what I'm about to buy is on sale. So those are the three things to help you build an ideal portfolio. Next week's program for the Power Hour is going to be Tuesday as opposed to Wednesday. Tuesday, 6 p.m., we're going to have Dr. Sabrina Ellis, the author of Wife Life, on our program talking to women and people in general, because we all love women as well if we're men, and how a woman secures her financial future. So I want you guys to know I love you all. I appreciate your support. We will be back here Tuesday at 12:30 prepping for next week's Women Securing Their Financial Future Week. And I want you always to embrace the motto of Wealth Our Way, which is wealth is not only for the wealthy.